We managed to get out of the room before 8 o'clock this morning. Car is packed. We're in here like sardines. We're going to the boat.
Today is the big day. If it wasn't clear by Calvin's excitement, we're going to the boat because we're moving on to the boat officially today.
Driving our boat in like that?
Oh, interesting. The weather on this day provided a stark contrast to the excitement that we were feeling, as years of dreaming, saving, planning, and hard work were finally culminating in this milestone. It's crazy to think that just 4 years ago, we had never even considered this life. And 2 years ago, we bought our starter boat in Canada without ever having sailed before in our lives. Even as the boat was descending into the water, it didn't feel real yet that we were about to embark on the adventure of our lives. The three of us, on our new boat, are floating home that knows no borders. For some reason, I had a tightness in my chest, a fear that all of our life savings were about to sink when the safety of the trailer was removed. But alas, our little boat floated. The engine started, and the rain began to let up just in time for us to move aboard. We spent the first couple of weeks on the dock while we worked through our growing list of things that needed to be checked, fixed, and replaced. The first night, we tackled the essentials, filling the water tanks and setting up the dinghy which would act as our car on the water. We had no clue if the 50-year-old Johnson motor that came with the boat would even start, which was pretty nerve-wracking. And while the leaking pontoon was patched, the inflatable floor was missing an air valve, so it was quite floppy and difficult to stand on. Moment of truth. Is this thing gonna turn on? I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I know just how lucky we are to be living this unusual and exciting life. But for full transparency, I must confess that the first month on the boat was one of the more trying times in our life. So much so that I couldn't bring myself to pick up the camera very much. In addition to the maintenance and repairs that we knew would be needed, unexpected breakages and tasks seemed to be piling up on our daily to-do list. Some were less critical, like an outlet that suddenly stopped working in Luna's room, and some induced panic, like when the water pump stopped working and we had no running water in the boat for 2 days. We faced these trials while adjusting to life in less than 500 square feet, in 30-degree heat, with a 9-month-old baby. And while we knew that living on a boat would bring challenges, the velocity with which these hurdles were popping up in the first weeks was like a big gray cloud hovering over us, dampening the excitement that we had envisioned for the beginning of this chapter. Around the corner from celebrating each win, we seemed to find a new problem. When we got the water maker working, we found a leak in the tank. The outboard motor turned on, but it wouldn't idle. We never knew what to expect each coming day.
Hello. I'm just swapping out some fuses that blew on our water maker.
But it wasn't all bad. We got to go on our first sail on the boat, which was a welcome reminder of why we're out here, and we got to keep spending all of our days with Luna, who is so adaptable and completely unfazed. We even bought a new outboard engine for the dinghy to replace the Johnson. It fires up every time and it idles well. We started working on projects that we want to work on instead of just putting out fires, and even found time to go to the beach almost daily. We serviced the safety equipment to get the boat ready for passage, and eventually our new lithium batteries arrived, which allowed us to move off the dock and drop our anchor in the bay, where we enjoyed a stronger breeze and clearer water while we completed the rest of the work needed to get the boat ready to start cruising the world. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that.
And stick around for next week because we have the highly anticipated full boat tour coming up.
Now, if you have a few more minutes, don't go anywhere because we have some bonus content for you.
Welcome to my crib. Come on in. Meet our tiniest roommate. So we thought we'd show you around where we've been living. Here's our wardrobe. Comes with 2 drawers.
No handles.
This is our kitchen table, our dining room table, our workstation and office and desks all in one. It's multi-purpose. This is our cooking station, our Mexican Mabe stove and oven, which only has max and min, which is great for the top cooker. Less great for the oven when you don't know what temperature anything is. But we've made it work. Over here we have the garage where we keep Luna's chariot. This is the sink and counter station where we've got some storage for cutlery and pots and pans and a little pantry up here for dry goods. This is the sleeping section of the room with a makeshift crib that we've set up for Luna, sandwiched in between our bed and the great wall of boxes. And then over here we have our bathroom, which you may notice you can see the light coming out of the top because there's no ceiling. It allows for a surround sound and surround smell bathroom experience. And out here is our balcony, where we come to hang out when Luna is napping so that we don't disturb her sleep. And here is our incredible view of the pool and the ocean. Thanks for stopping by.